Okay. Hello. Today we're gonna finally play 100 Line. I think I figured out what the issue was with the Switch. Maybe it'll continue to be a problem. I have no idea. Wah 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 wah. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I'm relieved too. I was like sad. You can't hear the audio though, can you? How did I fix that before? I think I added a mic. Can you hear that? Can I hear that? I don't want to. Ah, here we go. Guten Morgen. I'm booting it up for the very first time. I haven't. Oh shit! It's loud. Is it loud for y'all? It's fucking surprised me. It's loud for you guys too. Okay. Let me know how that is. I want us to be able to hear the voice acting real. Of course. Those people bitching in Kodaka's mentions. When are you gonna dub more languages? They shouldn't have even dubbed it in English. They should not have dubbed it. You guys are so spoiled. I can't believe he spent his own money on that. If you want an English dub, you better crowdfund it. Get the American pay pigs to take care of it. Hi, Big Fish Ocean. Welcome. If you simply learn Japanese, there would be no need for a dub. I mean, they translated the game. I do think they should translate the game, like the text. But there's no need to do any more acting. It on a personal level, like, the thought that anyone could could match Megumi Ogata is not, it's just not true. We shouldn't translate things either. Honestly, a lot of people get filtered.
特別なことなんて何も起きない。昨日と変わらない普通の一日。
So this is my first time booting up the actual game, but I did play the demo, so maybe it's gonna be the same as the demo.
毎日それが続くだけ。
Yeah, I'll play the
今日だっ
game.
てそうだ。きっとそれはずっと続いていく。
I like Kodaka, so I'll play any game that he made.
Hmm.
お父さん、もう行っちゃったわよ。
おはよう、ねぼすけさん。
おはようってなんで普通に人の家で飯食ってるんだよ。
ん？別にいいじ
ゃん。そうそう、いいのよ。カルアちゃんは家族みたいなもんなんだから。あ、どうせなら結婚して本当に家族になっちゃ
Yeah,
うわ。
they do.
何言ってんだよ、バカ。
He's so tsundere.
このだし巻き卵おいしい。
朝からよく食うな。
だってたっくんのお母さんのご飯おいしいんだもん。
そう言ってくれると作った甲斐あるわ。
She's fucking his mom.
お前んとこの母さん、昨日も帰ってこなかったのか。
最近研究が忙しいみたいで。
そっか。
頑張り屋さんなのよ。女で一つで子供を育てるのってすごいことなんだから。
うん、そうだね。
Yeah.
別にいつ来
Oh,
てもいいけ
welcome
どさ。
Polypses.
来るときは
Polypses.
前もって連
Thank
絡
you
くら
for
い
the
してくれよ。
first chat.
朝でも夜でもいつでも来てね。可愛いカルアちゃんなら大歓迎。私本当は女の子が欲しかったのよ
Hello.
ね。
I hope you're having a good day. I had a day off today because it's Showa day.
ありがとうございます。たっくんもありがとね。
おう。
ああ、もうすぐ試験か。
Hinata-kun was also a tsundere and that was
そん
cute.
なこと言ってどうせまたいい成績取るんだろ。
お母さんが喜ぶからね。ちゃんと勉強してるんだよ。そうだ、たっくんも一緒に勉強しようよ。たっくんのお母さんも喜ばせちゃおう。
あのな、人には得て増えてってもんがあって。
大丈夫だよ、たっくんなら。なんとかなるし、なんとかできるって。
そうだな、なんとかなるな。試験くらい勘で乗り越えられそうな気がしてきた。
たっくん、ポジティブの方向が間違ってるよ。そういうのは能天気って言うんですけど。
昨日と変わらない普通の一日。
I like her. She's clearly in
いつもの
charge.
街、いつもの光景、平凡だらけな要素の集合で作られた一日。毎日それが続くだけ。
こちらは東京団地事務局です。安全レベルが警戒態勢に変わりました。住民の皆さんは速やかに近くのシェルターに避難してください。
はあ、また警報か。なんか最近増えてるよな。大丈夫だって。こんなのいつものことだろ。何も起きたりしないよ。
分かってるんだけど、知ってるでしょ。警報苦手なの。つい思い出しちゃって、お父さんが死んじゃった時のこと。
He definitely already knew that. He's such a bitch.
とりあえずシェルターに入ろう。
He's never known any pain.
あった、あそこに入ろう。
He's like trying, but he needs to be trained like a dog.
足滑らせんなよ。俺たち二人だけみたいだな。貸し切りだ。
I'm sure the incest they were referring to was with the twins, but I think this counts too. They're just not blood related, so it's not as exciting. But they basically are
俺たちは
siblings.
この警報の意味さえ知らない。この警報がなんで鳴らされてい
They're
るのか
always
さえ
at each
こ
other's
の町のみん
houses.
なは忘れてしまっている。そういうもんだとみんな受け入れている。それが日常ってやつだ。だから大丈夫だって。いつも通り何も起きたりしないよ。
分かってるんだけど。ねえ、あれ言って。
またかよ。
お願い。
何があっても彼らは俺が守ってやるから。
約束だからね。
おい、くっつきすぎだって。
He's Tsundere, but he'll do whatever she tells him to do.
こちらは東京団地事務局です。警戒態勢が解除されました。
Yeah, they're not subtle about it. Thank God.
もう大丈夫だってさ。ほらな、何も起きなかっただろ。さっさと学校行こうぜ。
そうだね。急がないとね。
よいしょっと。
Fatality. Just kidding. That would probably kill me though, if that happened to me.
よかった。君どうしたの？迷子？あ、ちょっとどこ行くの？
Oh, hang on.
彼は
I don't know why it got darker. Oh, my controller fell asleep.
どこ行ったんだ。
やめて。
おい、彼は
Sorry, guys.
こんなところに学校なんてあったっけ。 太鼓みたいだけど。彼はあいつ何してんだよ。
Why'd she go in here? They wanted to be really, really annoying about it, which is funny and immensely Kotaku. I know, I love him.
おい。彼は。
Cute.
お前。
I love Shiba dogs.
おめでとう、墨の匠くん。君は選ばれたんだよ。
は？なんだこいつ。ロボット、おもちゃ？どうして
I
俺
like
の
this
名前を
design. I don't like it as much as Shinigami,
やっと二人きりになれたね。
like I wish that Shinigami never became like a human form and she was just always like this little
いき
ghost
なり知らない
mascot.
女子に追っかけられてさ。やっぱ分かる人には分かっちゃうのかな。隠しても隠しきれない本館の素敵オーラが。でもなかなか可愛い子ちゃんだったね。君ともいい感じみたいだし。ねえ、あの子って君にとって大切？
は？
Don't we all wanna be
照れない。
A living mascot character with the power to force kids into a killing game.
それで心臓をブスリと言ってみよう。
は？
Kill yourself.
また？
Kill yourself, my man.
ほら、ノロノロしてるから始まっちゃったじゃん。
Hurry up. Chop chop.
何だ？
平和で平凡で平穏な日常の終わりだよ。
は？
そうそう、その顔。だいたいみんな
The
そんな
lie
顔
of
になるんだ
normalcy.
よ
Let's
ね。
break it together.
日常が永遠に続くと無条件に思い込んでいる。それって人間の性質だよね。で
This
も
is kind of a
も
rapey
うそ
angle.
ういうのは捨てちゃって。これから先にあるのは
Like he's being
日常じゃな
penetrated.
くて戦争なんだからさ。ああ、ちょっとどこへ行くの？忘れ物だよ。
Let him love you.
何なんだ今のは。
Be a man and kill yourself. It's the Japanese way.
警報変じゃない？なんかいつもと違うよね。
大丈夫だ。何も起きたりしない。それよりも変なやつが。なんだ。
I really like her.
なんだよあれ。
It would be better if her mom died and she had a dad who was really distant, but I'll take it either way.
なんだよ。
Final
なん
justice.
だよ。
This is the fate he deserves.
昨日と変わらない普通の一日だったはずだ。いつもの街、いつもの光景、平凡だらけな要素の集合で作られた一日。なのにどうして どうしてこんなことが起きているんだよ。一体これは何なんだ。
This is simply divine retribution. Yeah.
カル、俺が守らないと、カルを守らないと。約束したじゃないか。守るって約束を。やめてくれ。
彼女を助けたいの？ああ。
Oops. Do you want me to read these lines? Don't go thinking some hero's gonna swoop in and save her for you either. Life is cruel. That's just the way it is. Those monsters are gonna violate the poor girl in all kinds of nasty ways until she's begging for the sweet release of death. Then they'll probably tear her limbs off one by one while you sit there, helpless to do anything to ease her suffering. Don't like it? Then there's only one thing to do. You have to save her yourself. Me? But how? Here, you left this behind. Huh? No time like the present. Think of this as an impromptu entrance exam. What? What am I supposed to do? That dagger is imbued with a very special power, something far beyond your understanding. Once you plunge it into your body, the power will flow into you, giving you everything you need to fight. Power? Fight? I don't... Just give it a try. Give it a try? You're telling me to stab myself in the chest. This is no time to dilly-dally, or shilly-shally for that matter, and don't even get me started on filly-fallying. I mean, come on, there's a damsel in distress who needs saving. What are you waiting for, a written invitation? You're running out of time, you know? If you don't do something soon...
守れるのは君だけなんだよ。やるならやらねば。
Karua. So what's it gonna be? Will you join the fight? It hardly makes a difference to me if one teenage girl dies a horrible death. What happens next is all up to you. It's up to me? Decide your destiny. Fight weird monsters? Let's fight. Or actually, what do you guys think we should do? Fight or do nothing? If you choose not to save her, there's an Easter egg? どういうこと? But how's that going to impact our choices later on? It's not an actual choice. Okay, well, I guess I chose to save her when I played the demo, so this time I'm gonna do nothing. Ending A, crazy ass is getting raped failure. What? After all that, you're saying no? What now? You're gonna write a crappy review about how the game was too short and ask for a refund? Go ahead, see if I care. I never liked you anyway. Oh. Oh, what the? That's cute. Okay. Tatakao! 決まってんじゃないか。
何なんだよ。
I don't know what I was thinking. To be honest, I was acting more out of desperation than anything. I picked up the dagger and removed it from its sheath to get a proper look at it. The blade was dark red, so dark it was almost black. Looking at it was like gazing at a pool of blood. The sight of it filled me with dread.
もうどうにでもなれ。
I took the dagger in both hands, gritted my teeth against the incoming pain, and thrust the blade in my chest. This is very like Kill a Kill. That Senketsu's fucking... We need some whip crack noises in the background. Yeah, of course. This reminds me of like Majora's Mask too. It's very sexy. On the heartbeats, or like the beats.
これって。
ねえ、力が溢れてるでしょ。それが学力だよ。
学力。
さあ、君の学力で敵を殺戮するんだ。大切な人、大切な
I
町
feel
を
like anyone who played Majora's Mask as a kid would never forget it. It's so formative. Definitely still my favorite Zelda game. Time to button mash. It's kind of spooky. Can we kill him? Let's kill this one first. Can we? Am I pressing the wrong button? Rudy Nano. Oh.
行くぞ。
Okay. Yeah, good luck to me because I don't know how to play games. Okay. This is clearly what they want me to do, right? When you use a skill, it will consume AP.
いつでも行ける。そこだ。俺に任せろ。
Aga. I'm not even reading this. I should read it. It's like when the pop-up comes up on my computer, I close it out on instinct. I close it out before reading it, and I'm like, I never read any of the fucking pop-ups. The computer's like, hey, look at me! And I'm like, no! and I close it out. Like, I literally never read them. I'm sorry. I have this like, I ain't reading no pop-up. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Okay, we can't do that one. We can't do anything. Let's end our turn. Can we end the turn? Wait, we can do this? No. Press start to end my turn. Thank you. What's the start button? This one? End turn. Okay. Plus. Okay. Place cursor on destination. Okay. Yeah, whatever. There we go, we did it. I honestly find this text really difficult to read. When it reaches 100% or more, you'll be able to do a special attack. Especially when it's red. Our strike without spending AP will be inflicted with stun, preventing them from taking any action until the end of the following turn. Try placing your cursor on a character and pressing R to use a special attack.
夜じゃん。さすがは選ばれただけあるね。
彼は大丈夫か？もう大丈夫だ。
っていうか、その格好は何？
いや、それが俺にもよくわからなくて。
私は信じてたよ。絶対たっくんが守ってくれるって。
彼は。
さあさあ、男子はいつだってお姫様を守るヒーローじゃなくちゃ。
これは何なんだよ。何が起きたんだ。
よくやったね、隅野匠くん。もちろん転入試験は合格だよ。我が学園は君を歓迎する。
学園？
というわけで君には名誉ある転校を命じます。おめでとさん。万歳万歳万歳万歳。
The facial expressions are so good. Like the models emote really well. He's tripping. Yeah. I'll have what he's having. Hell, it's more like heaven if you ask me. Looks familiar. Did I fall asleep at my desk? Is this my desk? How did I even get here? I don't remember a thing. Looking around the classroom only brought more questions. Several others of my own age were also here, each of them slumped over a desk, just like I had been a moment ago. Huh? How did I get here? I'd never met any of them before. Judging from the uneasy glances they were all throwing around, nobody else seemed to know each other either. Just what is this place anyway? Some kind of messed up classroom? Then, is this a school? Doesn't look like any school I've ever been to. I don't recognize it either. So can anyone tell me what's going on here? No one made any move to answer. We all just stood there in an uncomfortable silence. We were all in the same boat. None of us had any idea how or why we'd been brought to this strange place. You guys know what this means, right? I mean, a situation like this, there's only one possible explanation. Huh? You know why we're here? Elementary, my dear Clarissa. Stick with me and I'll explain it all. Your laugh is way creepy. And my name's not Clarissa. I think I'm gonna take a look outside. The boy who'd spoken went to the door and tried to pull it open, but... Okay, so the door won't open. I'm not scared or anything, just so you guys know. What the fuck, man? On the other side of the classroom, someone else was trying to tear the shutters off the windows without success. Open, damn it! I'm not screwing around here. It appears we're locked in. Obviously, someone didn't want us leaving on our own. Locked in? You mean... We've been kidnapped? No freaking way! I don't understand it either. Why would anyone want to shut us all up inside a school? This whole day's just been one big mess. What the... That's right. I do remember something. Last thing I remember, I was fighting some kind of weird monsters. And there was a bright light, and then I was here. Huh? Same here. I was all swing, 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 and the monsters were all oof, blar, rah, I'm dead. For real? You guys had to fight those things too? From the sound of it, we all did. Then all that really happened? I thought I just drifted off into some immature fantasy. All of us had the same experience? Then let me just confirm something. Did you also speak to that adorable mascot creature? Adorable mascot? Does she mean that thing? I don't know if I'd describe him that way, but I talked to some kind of mascot, yeah. Then, are you saying the one who brought us all here? I can only imagine that charming yet devious little creature is the one behind it. That thing shut us up in here? I don't get it. Just what does he want us to do, anyway? Kyo? Isn't it obvious? A group of students waking up in a weird school with no way out. A shadowy mastermind hiding beyond a cute mascot character. It's a killing game! We're gonna be forced to murder each other in increasingly elaborate and ingenious ways. Killing game? No way! I am not doing this. I refuse to murder anyone, no matter what this mastermind says. Dude, you're totally gonna be the first victim. Saying stuff like that is gonna trip all kinds of flags. Shut up, you're gonna jinx it! That's when it happened. Huh? What is it now? It's time to get to know your new teammates. Let's introduce ourselves. Introduce ourselves? What does it mean by teammates? I guess whoever's in charge wants us to get to know each other. This is so not the time for that. Someone help me break down this door. We gotta get out of here. Just try it. We've probably got bombs implanted in us that'll explode if we try to damage school property. Oh man, that sounds like something that might actually happen. At any rate, I don't need to hear your life stories to know how incompetent you all are. Who you calling incompetent? I ain't gonna let that slide. What, you think I won't hit you just 'cause you're a girl? Well, you're right about that. I don't hit girls or kids or old people. It's an ironclad rule with me. You answered your own question without any prompting from me. You're even more insecure than I thought. You wanna die, bitch? I don't hit girls or kids or old people, but I'll fucking kill ya! Everyone, please, perhaps we should do as the blackboard says, at least until we know more about the situation. It can't hurt to just exchange names and some basic information, right?
No.
I agree. Trying to resist a kidnapper tends to end badly for the victims. Looks like we're doing introductions now, like this is the first day of school or something. I'll just talk to everyone one at a time and see how it goes. When in a room, you can move the on-screen cursor with L and investigate people and places with A. Investigating places with exclamation point will progress the story. A story guide will show in the right hand of the screen, so give it a look if you're feeling lost. You can also double check. Sorry. You can also double check which places you can investigate by pressing Y. Make sure to proactively check out any places that seem interesting. So it's a point and click. Tell me something I don't know. Let's start from the left. Sup? Oh, here we go. It's actually active.
先に忠告しておくけど、俺が切れてる時には近寄らねえ方がいいぜ。誰彼構わず、ついぶん殴っちまうからな。で、てめえもあの化け物と戦ったんだろ？つうことは変身したんか？
変身？おお、したよ。今思い出してもわけがわからないけど。
あれイケてたよな。てめえもそう思うだろ？ガキん時に憧れたヒーローになったみてえでよ。あの力で暴れ回るのは最強の気分だったぜ。けど東京団地がどうなったか心配だな。結構な被害が出てたよな。
ああ、人も襲われてたしな。
もしかしたら今もまだ瓦礫の下敷きになってるやつがいるかもしれねえ。離れ離れの家族を探してるガキとか移動に困ってるババアやジジイがいるかもしれねえ。すげえ早いとこ助けに行ってやりてえぜ。こんなところに閉じ込められてる場合じゃねえ。俺をこんなところに閉じ込めやがるなんてふざけたまねしやがって。困ってる奴がいるってのにここでじっとしてろってのかよ。
I hope he dies.
イラつくぜ。すげえイラつきがたまらねえよ。
ちょっと。
It's on my shit list for being a man.
ああ、てめえはもうあっち行ってろ。ぶん殴られたくねえだろ。さっさと行けくら。
わかった。そうするよ。
僕も自己紹介した方がいいですか？こんな底辺中の底辺のクソマキーヌの名前なんて 聞いても気分悪くなるだけだと思いますけど。
いや頼むよ。
そうですか。じゃあ僕の名前はあれ何でしたっけ。しばらく誰からも名前を呼ばれてないし、自分も口にしてないせいで記憶が。そうそう、銀崎でした。銀崎翔馬です。やっぱり不愉快ですよね。
は？名前が？
だって僕みたいな冴えない弱虫が銀崎翔馬なんてイケてる名前で。でもイケてるのは名前だけで他は欠点や欠陥しかないゴミ人間で。人間を名乗るのも申し訳ないレベルです。ただの害虫なんです。
いやそこまで言わなくても。
いえいえ、それでも控えめなくらいです。今までもずっとそう評価されていましたし、僕は勉強もスポーツも全くできないし、取り柄も特技も誇れるものも好かれる要素も何もなくて、唯一の友達も飼っている犬だけなんです。っていうか今の話って致命的につまらないですよね。すみません、僕のクソつまらない話で貴重な時間を奪ってしまって。もう僕みたいなゴミカスのことなんて気にしないでください。できるだけ皆さんの視界に入らないように気をつけておきますから。
Okay, I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Sorry about that.
Nande 教室に閉じ込められてるの？
俺にもわからない。意味不明だよな。
いやー、これまずいっすね。この状況はまずいって自分の尿意が詰めてるっす。これ以上まずくないと漏らす羽目になるかもっす。
おトイレ行けないの？
大丈夫。妹ちゃんがもしもの時はお兄ちゃんが体を張って受け止めてあげるから。
やめてよ。人前で変なこと言わないでよ、お兄ちゃん。
もしかしてお前たちって兄弟なのか？
は、そういえば自己紹介だったっすね。自分の名前はつくもいます。
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to skip that.
で、こっちの世にもどかわいらしい美少女が。 自分の双子の妹ちゃんのつくもかこちゃんさ。
Yeah.
どうも、はじめまして。
双子なのか。言われてみれば確かに似てるな。
いやいや、似ても似つかないっすよ。妹ちゃんの可愛さは人間やめるぞレベルなんで。見たこともない動物や昆虫がゾロゾロと群がってくるほどっす。
せめて見たことあるやつがいいな。
つーか、うちの妹ちゃんをその辺の妹キャラと一緒にしないでほしいっす。うちの妹ちゃんの可愛さは歴代の妹キャラを全部足してもかなわないほどなんで、もう他の妹に妹って文字を使わないでほしいっすよね。この字は妹ちゃんだけのもんでいいっす。
This guy's like an otaku siscon.
お兄ちゃん、言い過ぎ。
ずいぶん妹のことを可愛がってるんだな。
もちろんっすよ。自分は妹ちゃんのためだけに生きてるんで、どこに入れても痛くないっすね。むしろ気持ちいいっす。
He actually said like I would endure any pain for her. It doesn't hurt. It actually feels good.
もうやめてよ。恥ずかしいよ。
恥ずかしがる妹ちゃんもフェスの大鳥レベルに可愛いっすね。お兄ちゃん、妹ちゃんのお兄ちゃんに生まれてよかった。
だからもうやめてってば。
I think I get it. I think they were pretty clear about it. They're like a pair too, so you can't really talk to one without talking to the other.
はじめまして。僕は青月エイトって言うんだ。
Cute.
高校3年の
He looks like our
17歳なんだけ
girlfriend.
ど。君もそう？ああ、俺も同じだよ。そっか。やっぱり同い年なんだね。他のみんなも大体そうみたいだけど、これって偶然なのかな。さあ、どうなんだろうな。ああ、それより自己紹介しないとね。じゃあ、趣味は何？苦手な食べ物は？星座は？好きな漫画は？部活は？映画はよく見る方？ゲームはやる？親の仕事は？ちょっと待ってくれ。そんな一気に答えられないって。あ、ごめん。そうだよね。僕、人付き合いが苦手でさ、こういう自己紹介とか慣れてないんだ。そうなのか。そんな風には見えないけど。いろいろあって入院している期間が長かったから、友達付き合いとかほとんどしてこなくて。おかしなとこがあったら遠慮なく言ってね。少しずつ直していきたいからさ。ああ、わかったよ。
He's like... He is kind of awkward, but the protagonist doesn't sense this because he's kind of into him, like he likes him, you know? It feels very much like... It feels like Hinata and Komai are that way. And he was hospitalized repeatedly, or for a long time. I mean, he says like, I don't see any scars, but like, dude, most of his body's covered up. I hope he has some cool scars.
久しぶりにたくさんの人に囲まれたせいか、なんだか胸が苦しくなってきちゃったよ。
He actually said like, my chest is like starting to hurt.
大丈夫か？辛くなったらすぐ言えよ。ありがとう。
It's a little bit, you know. Yeah, he really is. Well, that's his type, you know. He looks just like his sister.
あのさ、ちょっと聞きたいんだけど。
言ったわよね。名前は静原ひる子だって。
ああ、名前はもう分かったよ。そうじゃなくて、もう少し話しておきたいと思って。
話？
君もあの化け物と戦ったんだよな。あの化け物って何だと思う？ああいうのまだ他にもいるのかな。
そう。
え、もう終わり？
わからないことを話しても時間の無駄じゃない。そんな普通のこともわからない。
いや、だけどさ。
時間の無駄。話は終わりよ。
もう嫌だ。何なんだよこれ。大丈夫か？
はあ、大丈夫かって？大丈夫なわけねえじゃん。なんで俺がこんなところに閉じ込められてんの？ちくしょう、ついてねえ。どうして俺ばっかこんな目に遭わなきゃなんねえんだ。
The victim complex.
落ち着けって。不安なのはお前だけじゃなくてみんなそうなんだし。
うるせえよ。俺は自分の心配してんの。初対面のおめえらのことなんてどうだっていいの。
分かったよ。
This guy's
じゃあも
ugly.
うお前には構わないから一人で自分の心配してればいいだろ。
ちょっと待ってくれよ。そんな見捨てるようなこと言わないでくれよ。
Holy shit.
いや、そもそも先にそっちが。
ちょっと取り乱しただけじゃんか。そのくらいで見捨てるなんてひでえよ。俺が貧乏だからか。
This guy's got
おめえは差別者なの
borderline
か。
personality disorder.
俺の人生ついてねえことばっか。いっつもろくな目に遭わねえ。でもこんな異常事態はやりすぎだろ。前世でどんだけ罪深いことしたってんだよ。
分かったから、ちょっと落ち着けって。とりあえずお前の名前を教えてくれよ。
マルコ・ガクだけど。
There's already a lot of mental illness in this room.
同じ異常事態ならせめてハーレムものにしてほしかった。男なんかいらなかったのに。
I'm sorry. I don't buy that this guy's straight.
男なんかみんな死んじまえ。
Why is that? This guy with a girl? I can't imagine it.
私の名前は川名翼。よろしくね。ねえ、これって何が起きてるの？
いや、俺にもわからないよ。何が何だかさっぱり。
なんでもいいけど、早く帰れないかな。東京団地のみんなが心配だよ。
Did Karua get home safe in the end? What about my mom and dad? I defeated all the monsters I could, so they should be fine, right?
工場も大丈夫かな。
That guy was telling his 13-year-old transgender boyfriend he's gonna kill himself on kick and then slipped and fell on the deck. I wonder if the workshop's still standing.
工場？
あ、うん。おじいちゃんが工場やってるんだ。
Oh yeah, she's a mechanic, that's why she wears that.
私も機械いじりが好きだから、よくおじいちゃんの工場を手伝いに行くんだよね。
機械いじりが特技なのか。すごいな。
い いや全然すごくなんかないよ。取り柄はそれくらいで抜けてるところばっかだし、乗ってる車を見せてくれるって言われるとつい誰でもついてっちゃうし。
誰でもはだいぶまずいな。でも君もあの化け物と戦ったんだろう。勇気あるじゃないか。
あの時はとにかく必死だっただけだよ。あんなのもう絶対に無理。今思い出すだけで
どうした？大丈夫か？
何でもない。お構いなく。ダルミは雨宮ダルミって言うんだ。よろしくね。で、ここだけの話、誰狙いかもう決めた？
は？誰狙いって？
殺し合いの最初のターゲットに決まってんじゃん。ダルミ狙いでもいいよ。ダルミは頭悪そうだもんね。ちょろそうだもんね。簡単にぶっ殺せそうだもんね。
She talks with her own name as a pronoun. It's very childish.
なあ、本気でデスゲームが始まると思ってるのか？
思ってるよ。っていうか期待してんだ。ダルミ、ずーっとデスゲームに憧れてたんだ。昔からデスゲーム系が大好きだったから。
それフィクションの話だろ。さすがに現実で生きるか死ぬかなんて。
リアルでガチのデスゲームだからいいんじゃん。別にダルミは死んだっていいし、ゴミで鬱な現実とおさらばできるしな。それがさ、君ってどっち側の人？生きてることに気をめいらせて日常的に鬱になる？そういう人ならわかると思うけど、辛くてきつくて死ぬまで続くと思ってたクソ頑丈な日常がやっと壊れてくれたんだもん。デスゲーム早く始まんないかな。キュッキュッキュッ。
Takumi's never known pain. But I have a feeling he's about to learn about it. What's gonna happen to us? I have a feeling we'll be receiving more instructions soon enough. Someone's probably out there somewhere, watching our every move. Everybody stand ready to greet your commanding officer! There's the bell again. The text on the blackboard changed too. Greet your commanding officer. Sorry to keep you waiting, recruits, but I'm glad to see you're all getting along. That voice! He's like terrified.
ちょっと、おもちゃとかマンネリとかいきなり誹謗中傷の連発はやめてくれる？地味にへこむんだけど、確かに丸パクな登場だったしね。とにかくこのクリティカルにイケてる本艦はみんなが仰いで尊ぶ司令官で、その名も司令って言うんだ。よろしくね。というわけで、ようこそ最終防衛学園へ。
Such a wonderful name, isn't it? Drill it into your skulls. This place is your new home away from home, after all. What exactly does that mean? You'll be taking lessons from the School of Hard Knocks. Just kidding. It's gonna be much worse than that. Huff, 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 huff. Hold on a minute. Are you seriously expecting us to live here from now on?
Oh.
That's what I said, isn't it? I did say that, didn't I? Let me just check this transcript real quick. Talk among yourselves in the meantime. Enough of this bullshit. You can't just lock us up and expect us to do whatever you say. Now, don't get so riled up. Also, there's one thing I need to make absolutely clear. This is not a request. It's an order. An order? Order my ass. You think you got any right to tell me what to do? After I beat the crap out of you, I'm busting down that door and getting the hell out of here. Takemaru let out a scream of rage and charged forward like a wild beast bearing down on its prey. But before he could make contact... Don't you dare lay hands on a superior officer, soldier! Or do you want me to detonate the bomb I had planted in you? What? Those words instantly stopped him in his tracks. A bomb? You actually put bombs in us? You gotta be shitting me. It's true. I took the liberty of installing them when you arrived here. You were all out cold at the time, of course. Are you serious? Why would you do that to us? It's to threaten us into joining the killing game, right? Yahoo! If those explosives are inside us, does that mean you performed some kind of surgery? You touched my dear sister's naked, vulnerable body without her consent? What a novel way to commit suicide. No jury in the world would convict me for killing you now. Brother dearest, please, if you try to hurt him, you'll get blown up. Give it up already. Even if you destroyed me, what then? You might be able to make it out of this school. However, returning to your regular lives in the Tokyo residential complex is no longer possible. Not possible, so it's not just a matter of you not letting us go back, but that we physically can't? You're a sharp one, Altsky, but allow me to spell it out for some of the slower students. This school lies outside the Tokyo residential complex you all know. Outside the complex? That's not funny. I mean, come on, man. Is that even possible? You're confused. I don't blame you. None of you have ever been outside the complex before. Not only that, but you barely receive any information about the outside world in there. You've been placed in uncharted territory, both physically and conceptually. Anyone would need time to properly access things, process things. Maybe a little demonstration will help you come to terms with it. Rury turned to face the window, and his eyes flashed red for a moment. Beep. There, I've opened the window shutters. Take a look for yourself. Wow, they're operated remotely? We all crowded around the window, hoping to see something that might help us make sense of all this. Instead, what we saw only divorced us from reality even further. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. No, it went further than that. I couldn't even believe what I thought I was seeing. Above us, instead of the domed ceiling I'd spent my life looking at, was an unbroken view that reached higher and higher as far as the eye could see. For the first time ever, I was getting a look at the world outside the complex.
あれが空。
嘘でしょ。これ夢じゃないの？
なあ、あっち見ろよ。ありゃなんだ？
As crazy as it was to see the sky, that's not what had us all staring in disbelief. Rather, it was what was going on beneath it. Just a short distance away was a towering wall of flame.
燃えているの？
ありゃ炎なのか。あんな色の炎見たことねえぞ。
何あれ、怖いよ。
大丈夫。お兄ちゃんがついてるから。
The world outside the window was aggressively alien. A single expanse of endless sky, an impenetrable barrier of otherworldly fire. Nothing in our everyday lives could have prepared us for this. It was like we'd been transported to another dimension, or maybe even hell itself. Is this the afterlife? Did we die already and this is where we're going to receive our eternal punishment? Nah, it's gotta be an isekai deal. It'll be like that time I got reincarnated as the world's last hope, but the Overlord forced me to kill all my friends. It may as well be a different world, considering what you know of it. This is what lies outside your home in the Tokyo residential complex. This is the outside world? This can't be happening, can it? That sky and the fire, there's no way this is real. Oh, it's real, alright. This is no game, no VR simulation. The sky, the undying flames, it's all real. Undying flames? It's not just a fancy name.
この学園の周りをすっぽり取り囲んでいて、しかもずっと燃え続けているんだ。ずっとって永遠だよ。あの炎は消えることなく永遠に燃え続けるんだ。だから消えない炎なんだよ。
But that's impossible. They've got to go out eventually, right? Right? You're only saying that because you're still following the logic of the world you know. Huh? There are more things in heaven and earth, Marco, than are dreamed of in your Tokyo residential complex. Now that you're on the outside, you're going to encounter a heck of a lot more impossible things. Because, as it turns out, this is how the world really works. I didn't really get all that philosophical junk, but there's no getting through that burning ring of fire, right? Then that's our cage. That's the thing that makes sure there's no escape for any of us? No escape. Those words sent a chill down my spine. Hearing them spoken out loud made it feel that much more real. I still don't understand. Why did you do this? Why did you bring us here? To kill each other, obviously. What are the rules? Do we hold a trial after every murder, or is it more of a battle royale kind of deal? Kill each other? Oh, no, 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 no. That would be simply barbaric. Where do you get these ideas? That's not it? Of course not. I have much bigger plans for you than some disorganized murder spree. No. What I have in mind is a calculated, one-sided massacre.
Huh?
A massacre? Since we're on the subject, let's move on to the main event.
Eh, みんながこの最終防衛学園に転校してきたのはある任務のためです。その任務はですね、この学園を襲ってくる憎き敵を虐殺し、最終防衛学園を守り抜くこと。みんなは その任務を遂行するための特別防衛隊、略して特防隊に選ばれたんだよ。
Wait, what enemy troops? It's not a killing game? Forget all that happy few crap. You still ain't answered the most important question yet. Why us? There's got to be some mistake here. No one in their right mind would trust a talentless wimp like me with such an important job. Hey, try to show a little enthusiasm. Being chosen for this squad is a great honor, you know? Who's responsible for this? There must be a mastermind controlling everything from behind the scenes. Someone who chose to single us out for whatever reason. So who's pulling your strings? Who set all this up? Goodness me, you're so suspicious of everything. If you must know, the one who chose you for this mission was... It's just a fun voice to do. An alarm?
敵勢力侵入、敵勢力侵入。当区域に敵勢力からの攻撃を感知。直ちに防衛モードを展開します。至急防衛戦の準備に取り掛かってください。
We'll have to come back to this later. Sounds like we have company. The hell's gonna happen this time? This attack came sooner than I expected. They really must be desperate. They who? Who else? Rury turned to face the blackboard and his eyes flashed red once more. The remote operation again. Those monsters look the same as the ones that attacked the complex. No kidding, and they're swarming in like cockroaches. Don't just stand around, they're coming this way. We gotta get out of here. The correct response here is fight, not flight. What do you think I brought you here for? I don't care, I didn't sign up for this. Maybe, but if you don't take action, those monsters will get inside the school pretty darn quick. And then, they'll slaughter every last one of you without the slightest hesitation. They want to kill us? Don't like it? Then fight. You already have all the power you need. You mean that hemo whatever you gave us before?
Yeah.
That's right. A little hemo anime on your side, defeating grunts like these will be easy as pie. Now battle stations, everyone. Get ready to defend your beloved school from the enemy menace. No way. Absolutely not. Aside from that one time, none of us have any experience with stuff like that. You can't expect us to... You want us to fight? So be it. Just like that? Fight or die. Those are our only options. I, for one, have no intention of dying today. Yeah, count me in. You too? Honestly, I'm still kind of bummed out that we'll miss out on the tension of never knowing who's gonna turn on us next. But an us versus them killing game could be fun too. Maybe we'll get skin-tight bodysuits and crazy compressed energy weapons. I'll probably be about as much use as a lantern in the daytime. I don't like this, but I'll be damned if I let those freaks take me out. Alright, I'm in. I ain't about to sit on the sidelines and let women and children fight for me. The strong gotta protect the weak. Everybody stand back. It's time for Takemaru Yashishi to bring the pain. Spare us your outdated notions of chivalry. I'm far stronger than you anyway. You wanna take this outside, bitch? You guys are crazy. We're not talking about some random street punks here. They're full-on monsters. We shouldn't even be thinking about fighting them. We have to find a way out of here before it's too late. But why, though? So long as those undying flames are around, none of us are going anywhere. And even if we were to escape somehow, what's your plan for getting back to the complex?
No.
Well, is it starting to sink in? You really have no choice but to fight. That's your purpose for being here, not to reason why. Now get out there and do or die. Fight or die. One thing's for sure. I don't want to die. Dying alone and confused in a place like this would be beyond tragic. In that case, there's only one thing I can do. Sorry, but you can count me out. Huh? We've got no way of knowing whether what you say is true. You've certainly done nothing to earn our trust. By your own admission, you're the one who abducted us and brought us here against our will. And now you want us to fall in line and follow orders? I don't think so, sir. Hey, he's right. For all we know, he could be the one who sent those things after us in the first place. Either way, I'm gonna pass too. There's no way I'm getting involved in another battle with those things. It won't make any difference whether I join you or not. Actually, I'd probably just get in your way. Did he? What should we do, brother dearest? Oh, we're definitely staying out of it. I'd never allow you to be put in such a dangerous situation, sister dearest. Sounds like we got a bunch of lily-livered pacifists here. I always said peacetime would turn the next generation soft. But that's why I made sure to recruit a diverse bunch. It takes all sorts to win a war, as they say. There's no time for further discussion, so we'll make do with those of you who are willing to fight. Just the three of us? From the look of it, this is just a scouting party, not much to them. You three should be plenty to handle it. All the better if I don't have to worry about anyone else dragging me down. An incompetent ally can be just as much trouble as an enemy. We'll see who's incompetent once we get out there. No time to waste. You three, follow me to the war room. Rury trotted toward the door, his eyes flashing a now familiar shade of red. The sound of the lock disengaging came a second or two after. That feature is so cool. Before we go, let me give the rest of you a little piece of advice. I said before that you would all be killed if this school fell to the enemy. But the truth is, there's much more than that at stake here. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. What? You see what I meant when I said you have no choice but to fight? Mull it over. If any of you change your mind, the war room is right down the hall. With those parting words, Rury left, followed by Hiruko, Takemaru, and Darumi. Everything we hold dear. If you lose this war, literally everyone you know will be raped, and I do mean everyone. But how could that have anything to do with this? Shirei, did he do something to Karua? Could he have taken our friends and families hostage? Don't let him rattle you. That's exactly what he wants. Huh? Odds are, it's all just lies and empty threats. Your imagination jumps to the worst case scenario and he uses that fear to control you. Yeah, That's gotta be it. I mean, there's no way any of this is for real, right? They wouldn't really kill us, would they? This is real life. Stuff like that just doesn't happen. Lies? Empty threats? I'm not so sure about that. Rury is shady for sure. I'm not about to believe everything he says without questioning it. But what if he's not lying? Is that a risk I'm willing to take? Full disclosure, I've been drinking this whole time. So, if I start getting shittier at reading, that's why. What if I really do die? I've seen firsthand the carnage those monsters are capable of. Shouldn't I try to fight back, or at least offer some kind of resistance? Can I really afford to stand idly by and do nothing? Let's see what everyone has to say. So what do you think all that everything you hold dear will be forfeit stuff was all about? He was just making that up to scare us, right? I wish I knew. And what do we do? I don't want to have to fight those things again. Just thinking about it makes me queasy. Ugh. Are you okay? I'll be fine. Just give me a minute. I'm really starting to worry about this girl. Hey, are you sure there's no way out of here? Even if we leave the school, we'd never get past that wall of flames. Plus, we don't even know where we are, or how to get back to the complex from here. That doesn't mean we should give up. There's gotta be something that can help us. Although, now that you mention it, I have no idea where to start. It's not like we're gonna find a big red button with escape written on it. What rotten luck. This is so messed up. I mean, you could try to fight your way out. I'm no fighter. I'm just a regular dude. You'd have to have a screw loose to want to fight those things. No. What did I do to deserve a life like this? I wish I could have been born rich or won the lottery or something.
No.
Being kidnapped was bad enough, but being told to fight monsters we know next to nothing about, that's where I draw the line. There's more going on here that meets the eye. What do you mean? I can't say for sure, but I do know that it's not a good idea to act without sufficient information. Maybe if we can learn who's really behind this and what they want, it'll be a different story. Maybe, but that doesn't change the fact that 3 of us have decided to fight. They'll be risking their lives to protect us while we do nothing. Doesn't that kind of seem unfair?
Huh?
I get where you're coming from, and I'm worried about them too, naturally. But they made the choice to fight of their own free will. I don't think we can stop them. Just like we can't change the minds of those of us who've decided to abstain. I want to get out of here just as much as the rest of you. I can feel my condition getting worse already. Everything you hold dear will be forfeit? What could it mean? No need to worry, sister dearest. It's got nothing to do with us. Didn't hearing that bother you at all? Not in the slightest. The only thing I hold dear is my darling sister. So long as she remains safe, those monsters can reduce the whole TRC to rubble for all I care. But what if she's not safe? What if those things get in and kill us all? Well, then we'd have a problem. Whatever happened, my dear sister's safety has to come first. So I'll just have to hope those 3 maniacs do their best out there. You're just going to leave everything to them? You're not going to get involved yourself? Absolutely not. If anything happened to me, who'd take care of my dear sister? I have to take care of my own safety too, so I can be by her side night and day for the rest of our lives. I still don't get these twins' deal, but it's clear they only care about themselves. Yeah, you got that right. Why would anyone expect me to get involved in a war? I've met nematodes that are better fighters than me. But you must have fought back in the complex, right? No, not even then. What? I thought we all fought those monsters at least once. When the monsters attacked, they busted up my house real bad. So I grabbed my dog and got out of there as fast as I could. Ray showed up at some point and kept telling me to fight, but I couldn't have done that even if I wanted to. It's that bad, huh? In the end, he had to stab me with that weird dagger himself, and then I passed out. And the next thing I knew, I was here. Something tells me he's lying. I guess not all of us went through the exact same thing. I wonder if there's a reason for that. There's really nothing special about me. I'm just a regular weakling. When there's trouble, I run away. That's all I know how to do. My whole life's been one long string of the problems to run from and confrontations to avoid. Doesn't sound like this guy's gonna join the fight anytime soon. Okay. Am I supposed to click this? Okay. Splashing. It's no good. I can't do this. If I try to fight those monsters, I might die. Doing what Rury wants probably isn't too smart either. Even so, I can't just do nothing while the others are putting themselves in danger. Now that I knew what I had to do, as I headed for the door, someone called out to me.
Huh?
Takumi, where are you going? No way. You're not gonna go join those psychos, are you? Aren't you scared? Those monsters could tear you apart. I know that. And of course, I'm scared. I'm terrified. Who wouldn't be? But I made somebody a promise. I said that I'd protect her, no matter what happened.
何があっても彼は俺が守ってやるから。
約束だからね。
The idea that she could be in danger right now scares me more than anything. This person, is she somebody you hold dear, as Rury put it? Yeah. Yeah. I guess she is. That's why I'm gonna fight. Not because Rury told us to, but so I can keep my promise. Oh my, you're quite the dashing hero, Mr. Sumino. You did sound pretty cool. Don't give me too much credit. I'm not about to run all out guns blazing. I won't be the only one fighting, so if things look bad, I can always hang back and let the others take up some of the slack. With enough lucky breaks, I can fudge my way to victory no problem.
No.
That's a real positive attitude you got there. Yeah, people tell me I'm too positive for my own good sometimes. Alright, if that's your decision, I won't stop you. Just don't die out there, okay? I'll try. I opened up the classroom door and ran out into the hallway. Does look kind of like a school, I guess. Still not quite what I was expecting, though. But that can wait. The others are going to the war room, right? I'd better go catch up with them. let's save. Is this the third floor then? 3階3階でございます。 There we go. Oh, you coming too, Takumi? This mean you made up your mind to fight? Yes, I figured you guys could use all the help you can get. That's assuming you'll be any help at all. That's the old Last Defense Academy fighting spirit. I knew you'd come around, Sumino. I didn't exactly have a lot of choice the way you threatened us. You wound me with your cruel words. Sorry. You wound me with your cruel words, soldier. That was just some friendly advice. If there was a chance your inaction would have dire consequences for your loved ones, you'd want to know about it, wouldn't you? What does that even mean? I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. Now then. Take up your infusers. You remember how these work, right? Just shove them in your chest and they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet hemo enema. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a cinch. Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down to the battlefield. Then we just have to eliminate all enemy units, yes? Let's get started. About time. Let's do this. Yeah, this is so hype. I can do this. I'll find a way to make it work. Somehow. I've beaten these things once and I can do it again. I just have to do it like I did back home.
大丈夫だよ、たっくんなら。なんとかなるし、なんとかできるって。
Taki! Taki!
じゃあ防衛戦を展開させるよ。今こそみんなの力を全て出すんだ。虐殺して惨殺して殴り殺して皆殺して殺戮するジェノサイドパーティーの開幕だよ。
Tobe means fly or jump. I'm not sure. I guess since blood is such a central theme of the game, it couldn't be pink for it to work at all. I have a feeling the old game, they wanted to use red blood, but they were like, no, that'll make it too evil. Yeah, the soundtrack's woo.
さあ、防衛戦の始まりだ。敵軍はこの校舎に向かって進行してくるよ。校舎には防衛バリアが張ってあるけど、敵に攻撃されるとバリア耐久率が下がっていく。耐久率が 0% になると敵軍に侵入を許すことになる。そうなったら負け。バリア耐久率に気をつけながら最終防衛学園を守り抜くんだ。観察して 考察して理解して殺戮してとにかく活動するんだ。ここはもう戦場なんだからね。ぼーっと突っ立ってたらダメだよ。行くぜ。
I didn't read any of those, I'm sorry.
行くぞ。
That was in Polypsis. I think that was in Despair Girls when we got the details of that. And that game was fully unhinged. I love that game, honestly. Like, I mean, it's still a game about kids, like, killing each other, so I kind of resent the implication that, like, you know, murder is okay, but, like, rape is where you draw the line. Or, like, incest or whatever. Like, we're so desensitized to death, you know? She's a fellow sadist.
だから言ったでしょ。あなたよりもずっと強い。
どうしてそんなに強いんだ。
どうだっていいじゃない。あなたに説明する必要ある？無駄口を叩いている余力があるの。一匹でも多く雑魚を片付けてもらえるかしら。
Like, isn't it funny that the government can sentence people to death, but, like, they can't, like, legally sentence people to rape? You ever think about that?
さあ、始めるわよ。
So, okay. Sentence people to prison is basically sending them to be raped anyway. It's kind of implied it'll happen to you in there. That's true. The prison's guards don't give a shit. They're probably the ones doing it. I don't know how we just died. Sorry, I wasn't. Okay, let's try again. I fucked up. Told you guys I don't know how to play video games. I've only played Mario Kart for such a long time, and I'm not even that good at Mario Kart.
さあ、防衛戦 の始まりだ。
頑張りま
は
す。
この校舎に向かって進行してくるよ。校舎には防衛バリアが張ってあるけど、敵に攻撃されるとバリア耐久率が下がっていく。はいバリア。
Let's use her because she's the best.
Kuraiなさい。この感覚悪くないわね。いい気分。だから言ったでしょ。
どうしてそう。
どうだっていいじゃない。無駄口を叩いている余力が。
まあいい。よっしゃ鈴木だ。
さあ始めるわ。
レッツゴー。
いつでも行ける。ひゃっ。やるわな。
アクセル全開だ。
Why does he suck so bad?
やってやる。
いくよ
さあ行くわよ。
Damn it.
「砕け散りなさい」。
飛ばすぜ。
Take care of these guys.
誰だ。
もうすぐ死んじゃいそう。
いつでも行けるわ。これはどう？もう壊れちゃったの？
行くぞ。そこだ。
No! I lost again? No, I don't want to do the whole battle over. Did I fail? I just wanted to redo that turn. Okay. Oh, we can't. We have to start over again. Okay. This is gonna be a problem for me, I think. I think I'm too fucking stupid.
いつでも行ける。はあ。
仕掛けるわ。死になさい。あっけないわね。この感覚。だから言ってどうしね。やっちゃうよ。やるわね。
Okay.
やってやろう。
He's not gonna be able to kill this one. Maybe we'll have him kill these guys instead.
行くぞ。俺に任せろ。そこだ。
Can
いつでも行ける。
he'd probably do it.
やった。
さあ始めるわ。邪魔。もう壊れちゃったの。
行くよ
出番のように。死になさい。
Did I do it? Oh my god. Sorry guys.
なんだよ、大したことねえな。ビビって損したぜ。
Yay!
あら、ビビってたの？あなたって見かけの割に小さいのね。
誰が小さいだと？泣かすぞこれ。
みんなすごいね。とても初めてとは思えないよ。
はにゃ？だって東京団地の時にもやったし。
ああ、そうだったね。
つうか、あの化け物の正体は何なんだ？
連中はとにかく悪くて獰猛な人類の敵だよ。
ざっくりすぎるだろ。もっと具体的に教えてくれ。
異世界の敵とか？じゃなくて宇宙からの襲来？それか魔法生物とか？いっそその全部で異世界からやってきた人類撲滅を企む大魔王が率いる宇宙犯罪組織のロボット魔法怪人軍とか？
設定盛りすぎだろ。
連中の正体はまだ詳しく分かってないんだ。ただこの学園を襲う存在ということで。
I don't believe that.
あの連中を新興生と呼ぶことにしている。
新興生。
この学園の周囲は消えない炎で囲まれてるから、普段は新興生も近づけないんだけど、どうやってかたまにそれを超えてくる連中がいるんだ。そんな連中をなぎ払うのが特防隊の役目なんだよ。
どうしてあいつらはこの学園を襲うんだ？
新興生はこの学園にあるものを狙っているんだ。もしそれが新興生に奪われるようなことになれば、人類は滅亡するしかなくなってしまうだろう。
は？人類滅亡？
じゃあこれは人類を守るための戦いなのか？すげえじゃねえか。
いや、さすがに話が大きくなりすぎじゃないか。この学校と人類にどんな関係が？
難しい説明はもういいよ。どうせダルミはバカだからわかんないし。
待って、
どうしたの？
レーダーに反応だ。再び敵影を確認した。すぐ近くだ。来るよ。しかも大型だ。
Ooh, sexy. I like this
なん
dragon.
だよありゃ。あんなのと戦えってのか。
ただ大きいだけでしょ。あの程度じゃ何も感じないの。
ダルミ、超大型モンスターをフィニしてみた。
おい待て！やばい、助けないと。
She fucking died.
マジかよ。
I go to the bathroom again. I'm sorry. Yeah, she was cool, and she was one of the better characters to play as in the battle part.
はい、死体回収。
ただいま。
ふう、もう大丈夫だよ。死体は回収したから安心して。
安心って何が安心なんだよ。
いいから、今はあの敵に集中して。あれは新興生を率いる部隊長だ。今までの雑魚とはわけが違うよ。
そうね。今はあの敵に集中しましょう。死にたくなければね。
でも
状況に飲まれんな。状況に飲まれたら負けるぞ。喧嘩はビビったもんの負けなんだ。気合だぞ。今はもう覚悟を決めてやるしかねえ。
くそ。
部隊長は他の雑魚連中とは段違いの化け物で
Yeah,
特
it
殊
should
な
be
力
illegal
を
for
使う
him to be
んだ。
here.
あいつに人類の武器や兵器は通用しない。
I feel like he's such like a
学力だけだ。
80s manga character.
だからこそみんなの力が必要なんだよ。
どうして学力だけ通じるんだ。この力は何なんだよ。
新興生と戦うためのありがたい力だよ。今はそれさえ覚えておけば大丈夫。あ、そうそう。さっきのドローンはまだ調整中だから、これ以上は死なないように気をつけて戦ってね。
何が気をつけてだ。くそ、無責任に言いやがって。
I couldn't read how to trigger that, so hopefully, oh, we have to do. Wait, so can we only do it for one character? Because if we can, I want it to be.
たまらないわ。出番のように。
Already, so maybe we'll use him.
行くぞ。そこだ。
やってやる。
I feel like he's weak, so he'll probably die.
さあ、始めるわよ。仕掛けるわ。砕け散りなさい。
I don't know if that was the right choice.
さあ、
I feel
行
like
く
I
わ。
just want to do that again now.
これはどう？
いいよ、その調子だ。
Trouble.
飛ばすぜ。
Move him over here because
ぶっ飛べ。
Ruh-roh.
まずいわね。
I'm about to die. She's about to die.
甘く見ないで。
We should just let her die? I don't know. Is it
暗
okay?
く散りなさい。大したことないわ。
He can't move, can he? I don't know why though. Are we done? Do I have to like make her do something?
暗いなさい。
What do you like want me to do? Okay. It didn't matter.
あらら、逃げちゃったね。でも追うのは危険だね。仕方ない。とどめを刺すのは諦めよう。よくやったね。もう学力を解除していいよ。わあ
This is no time to celebrate. A girl died out there, you sick bastard. Oh, come on. I just wanted to give you some positive affirmation. It's management thing. He's right. Settle down. Yelling isn't gonna do us any good. Don't tell me you're okay with what just happened. It's war. People die. That's the whole idea. And it's not like she meant anything to me. We only met a couple of hours ago. If anything, you're the strange one for getting so worked up about a total stranger. You got a real attitude problem, you know that? I know I said not hitting girls was an ironclad rule. But I figure, for you, I could find a loophole. I mean, open-ended strikes barely count as real hits, right? Just try it. I'll twist your body into a double helix in return.
Yeah.
Sounds like in this case, DNA stands for don't, no, arg. Come on, guys. We shouldn't fight among ourselves. Just as the tension in the room seemed strained to the breaking point, the door flew open with a clatter. Are you guys alright? No, asshole. We ain't alright. The emo chick with the creepy laugh got killed. For real? She actually died? Were you guys watching? Yes, the monitor in the classroom broadcast the whole battle. Honestly, I'm not sure if I approve of my dear sister being exposed to such explicit content. That was the first time I ever saw a person die. I still don't believe it. I know they say reality is cruel and all that, but this seriously can't be happening. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's all a dream, just one big messed up nightmare. What do I have to do to wake up? Should I just pinch myself real hard? Quit your whining.
あいつが死んだのはてめえらのせいだぞ。てめえらがビビって戦わなかったせいで、あいつが的になって殺されちまったんだ。
She knew what she was getting into when she agreed to go out there. And there's every chance things still would have ended like this, even with our help.
戦わなかったら全員ぶっ殺されてたろ。だから俺らが戦ってやったんだろうが。
Alright, troops, break it up. We're all on the same side here. Good grief, the way you're carrying on, you'd think someone had died.
だから死んでるじゃねえか。
But then, the door opened again, and we were joined by an unexpected guest.
は？
しかしてメイク落ちちゃってる？やだー、超絶恥ずいやつじゃなくて、なんで生きてんの？幽霊？幽霊じゃないよ、テレビだよ。よくわかんないけど生き返ったみたい。
You came back?
Yeah.
Oh, woof, 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 woof. Isn't that wonderful? Just another miracle courtesy of our friend Hemo Anima. What's Hemo Anima got to do with it? It's not just for fighting, you know. It can also reconstruct and reanimate organic tissue. So what if he falls in battle? We send out a drone to recover your body post-ace.
Ma.
Then it's just a matter of getting it inside one of the recovery pods in the infirmary, stimulating your remaining hemoanima, and boom, you rise from your grave. You can die out there as much as you want. You'll just keep coming back. You mean we're immortal?
Eh?
Ding ding, that's correct. But that's impossible. I mean, even more impossible than everything else going on around here. You don't have to believe me, but there's some pretty strong evidence standing right in front of you, wouldn't you say? Yep, Exhibit A right here. Yo! Common sense has gone right out the window now. You think it's gonna turn out we're inside a super immersive VR game or something? That's just for your narrow viewpoint of what's normal talking. All of you from the Tokyo residential complex are like that. You've lived your lives under that dome for so long, you have no idea what a wide and wonderful place the world really is. Your future is simply brimming with possibilities. I don't even know how to react to that. You serious? We really can't die? Dude, that is so freaking sweet! This hemoanima stuff is awesome! Must you raise your voice over every new development? Just remember, you're only immortal while you remain on school grounds. The recovery drones can't get past that wall of fire. And if the invaders manage to get in and damage the recovery pods, you'll be stuck with the one life you got. You'll be back to regular old mortals. One life, and then you're gone for good. In other words, if we want to stay alive, we have to keep fighting off the invaders. Now you're getting it, Semino. Keep fighting like good little soldiers and you'll be fine. Whoa. Hold on a minute. Now that I think about it, not being able to die has a major downside. We can't hold a killing game like this. How are we supposed to murder each other if we're all immortal? That's the part you have a problem with? One more thing, just to set your minds at ease. When you're revived, you also get a new bomb implanted in you. Good as new. That's supposed to comfort us? At any rate, we've prepared for everything. Now you can fight to your heart's content, right? Absolutely not. I'm more against it than ever now. What? How come? Even if this advanced technology you're talking about does exist, immortality seems a step too far. Your explanation of how it works was far too simplistic. I find it hard to believe you're telling us the whole truth. And even if we do come back afterwards, fatal injuries are still gonna hurt, right? It hurt like hell when it happened to me. It was so bad, I thought I was gonna die. You did die. In that case, I'm out. I can't allow anything that would cause my dear sister any pain. Young people these days are so self-centered. We're talking about the future of humanity here, you know? You keep saying that, but how exactly does what we're doing here relate to that stuff? Like you said, if the invaders secure a special something from inside the school, humanity will be wiped out, correct? That's right. If you lose this war, Homo sapiens will be a thing of the past. Naturally, the Tokyo residential complex will be obliterated too. Obliterated? That's what you meant by everything we hold dear being forfeit?
Eh?
Now you're getting it. The fate of the world as we know it rests squarely on your shoulders. Rendered by life, it's so spectacularly off track. So, what is this thing that mankind's future depends on? What is it we're risking our lives to defend? I knew you'd ask me that sooner or later. It's only natural. You'd want to know. So allow me to throw you a victory party. Your achievement in the field today deserves to be rewarded. We want information, not a party. No reason you can't have both. I'll tell you more while you eat. You must be starving after all that fighting, right? Now that you mention it, I could use a bite. You're saying there's somewhere we could get food around here? Of course, there's a cafeteria on the first floor. I'll meet you there. Come straight up, troops. No distractions, no detours. Sometimes people just deserve to die. What do we do now? I'm in favor of going to the cafeteria. My dear sister's stomach has been grumbling adorably for a while now. You don't have to tell them that. I want to hear what Rury has to say, so I'll go along too. We wandered out of the war room one by one, still trying to make sense of the situation. Guess I'll go up with the crowd. The cafeteria should be somewhere on the first floor. I'm not reading this. What the hell is this? Here it is, the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Although it's still just as weird as everything else around here. Go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party after all. Our handy-dandy ration-o-matic will create any kind of food you desire.
Yeah.
It slices, it dices, it also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi? It all rolls out nice and fresh. It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower, desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. That's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm gonna stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt. I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. 1 hour later. It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it. Hey, you're too young for alcohol. Just 'cause you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment. And you're too old for high school. How many times you get held back? Uh-huh.
Ra!
What's with that snarky laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. I'm talking about your health here, dumbass. That stuff can seriously mess you up if your body's not used to it, you know? Oh. What's so funny? You think you're better than me or something? More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread? Eating this is actually making me hungrier. It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute to this victory. So now you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight. That won't work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardship much worse than this. Don't remind me.
Huh?
I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me. Just in case any big-hearted recruits gets any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. You've thought of everything, haven't you? Sorry. I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry about it. You're not the one who's at fault here. It's got... We have to make sure we're not weaponizing our neurotypical privilege. Okay, I guess, should we talk to them again? Should we, let's observe the room. Let's see what we can see. God, I wish I had this thing in my house. Cooking for myself is such a chore. I've never seen such a huge refrigerator. Candy! The other day, I ate so much lemon candy that my mouth got kind of torn up. You know, your mouth gets all torn up from, acid. Okay, I guess all that's left to do is talk to everyone.
No.
You're so annoying. I'm so freaking hungry, but there's no way I'm fighting those monsters. Cry about it. Talking to a barely functioning simpleton like me won't get you anywhere. You should do your best to ignore me from now on. You'll be a lot happier that way. Don't tell me what to do! If we get hungry, I'm sure we can forage for food on the school grounds. We did that a lot when we were little. I was hoping we'd put that time behind us. There's no way I can live in a place like this. Please, just let me go home.
Oh.
Oh no! I'm sorry, I meant to talk to the others. I wanted to talk to the others. Last Defense Academy lies somewhere outside the Tokyo residential complex you've all been living up until now. Of course, its exact location is highly classified military secret. Very hush-hush. The school periodically comes under attack by a hostile force we call the Invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know that they're after a certain special something concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into invader hands, it's all over. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will still be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. To avoid this, we drafted you into this special defense unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from the invaders. To make things easier for you to mobilize in the case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of this case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you guys want to show some more? Do you guys want to chow down some more? Wait, go over that last part again. We're really supposed to live here? From now on? Until further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here? Of course, your commission comes with an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days. 100 days? That's right. Just a felt 2,400 hours, and you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence you enjoyed so much before this ordeal began. You mean we can go back to the complex? Is there even a complex for us to return to, or have those monsters already destroyed it? No, it's doing fine. There's no dangers of the invaders attacking the Tokyo residential complex again. Right now, they're focused entirely on this school instead. Whatever you got stowed away in here is important to them, huh? So you're saying this is some sort of 100-line Last Defense Academy? You've told us a lot, but there's one detail you seem determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it we're protecting, and why should losing it mean the end of humanity? Those are some good questions. Perceptive as always, Shizuhara. One more thing. If this mission is as important as you say, why would you assign it to such a small group? We're civilians without any significant combat experience. The only one here who can put up a decent fight is me. You don't hold back, do ya? Another excellent question, and I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified information, and so long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's going to stay. What? Explain yourself. If you really want to know about your mission or why you were chosen for it, there's just one path open to you, Shizuhara. That's for you and the other brave souls from the fighters group to convince these lily-livered panty-waists to join the war effort too. Now you want them to do your dirty work for you? It's just one underhanded trick after another. It's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains. That's just a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get you all out there on the battlefield, fighting the good fight. The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out, so I need all of you to be in tip-top condition too. Without another word, Shirei hopped off his chair and strolled leisurely toward the door. Where are you going? I was gonna go drop a deuce in it the hay. Why? You wanna come watch? You actually have realistic body functions?
Yeah.
I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. You never know when the next attack is going to happen. The next attack? This wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last either. They'll keep coming back to attack the school, again and again. Every time, we'll have to put our lives on the line, and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. It is good, isn't it? Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days? As an adult, I'm like, 100 days is practically no time at all. Sign me up. Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? You want us all to huddle on the floor together?
Eh?
There's no need for that. I've prepared luxurious individual suites for all of you. You'll find them on the rooftop. Phew. At least we get our own rooms. I was starting to worry about that. You're all at that delicate age, after all. If I let you guys alone, you'd be running like rabbits in no time. Is that true? Is kinky group sex some kind of high school rite of passage? You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, sister dearest. Go find your rooms, settle in, and think hard about what you're gonna do from here on. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your lives. What did he mean? What's there to think about? I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Come on, do it. Do it. Just pretend you're like an anti-PK, hunting down griefers like a boss.
No.
Look, I'm just a regular guy. I can't flip a switch and go psycho. We're immortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come right back after. You know how some people don't ride roller coasters, even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe? It's like that, except even more so, since there's actual danger in this case. You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us? We're being denied important information because of your cowardice. I know. Pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on the people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born. God, I used to feel like this when I was a kid, so I'm so, it's just, he's so fucking annoying. It's like if you had this guy in your head all the time. That's what it was like. I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left to science nerds and army jocks? Right. Why us? I haven't even solved my first mystery yet. Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kinda tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around. I would die every day for 100 days if it meant at the end of those days I gotta eat my weight in garbage afterwards. Yeah. I want food. I want sushi. I don't want garbage, actually. I want sushi. That lack of imagination is a serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. I get where Tsubasa is coming from, though. Yesterday was just another normal day. Now, I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this is real. Something tells me this little round table we got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that victory feast, I'm about ready to slip into a food coma. Eva doesn't know how to fight. All he knows is fuck my sister. Fuck my sister. Yeah, pretty much. I want to know more. Like, I want to know the gritty details. Throw me a bone to gnaw on. Same here. Dying really takes it out of you. Really gotta stay here a whole 100 days? You've only been here for one, and I'm already sick of this place. I have my fair share of concerns too. Rury said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners here. The way he's like, I'm so weak. My heart, it's just, I'm in pain. Takumi, help me. I mean, I'm fine. I don't need your help. I'm gonna be okay. Uh, I just need some rest. The symptoms, they come and go. Oh, I'm so weak. We should rest for now. A good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow. Oh, with everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to get to sleep. Just jack off. You'll get there. Unable to dispel the oppressive atmosphere, everyone gradually wandered out of the cafeteria. I should get going too. Apparently, our rooms are up on the roof. Is it just me, or is that a really strange place to put them? Let's go to the roof! 屋上まで行こうよ! Fast travel. Okay. I'm already almost there, right? No ceiling. That alone was a weird enough sight. Ship's print. Prefab huts intended to serve as our rooms seemed almost normal in comparison. Each hut was stupid pop-up was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of our group. No doubt about it. This is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Oh, okay. Thanks. There are a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for. Huh, I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it? What is prefab? What is prefab? What does that mean? They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is a travesty! An outrage! What's wrong? My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties. You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother dearest by your side, wouldn't you? I think it's fine for us to be apart now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't gonna hurt. I really don't get these two at all. Are you sure? Are you sure you don't understand? Are you dense? Prefabricated. Oh. Corrugated warehouse canister houses. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm just not that observant. I feel like I've never seen anything like that. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. There I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed without further delay. I hate to admit it, but it was actually more comfy than my own bed back home. The moment I lay down, the day's activity seemed to catch up with me, all at once. Being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths had completely drained me. My average, mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny rowing boat tossed around on a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. Kind of feel that. I'm getting tired. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. Within a few seconds, everything went black. And so ended my first day at Last Defense Academy. If I woke up tomorrow to find it all had been a dream, that would be fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning everything would be back to normal. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mom would be there, and Karua too. I think this is a good place to save.
総員起床時間だよ。最終防衛学園2日目の朝になりました。この素敵な学園で迎える最初の朝ということで、栄養満点グレートな朝食を食堂に用意してあるよ。みんな食堂に集まれ。
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna call it here. Let's regroup at a later time. It could be tomorrow or another day, but I will be playing 100 Line with you again soon. And I'm looking forward to it because I like the game and I like you and I really like you. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me, and let's enjoy more death together soon, please. Thank you.